Hi not board gamers, and welcome back to this very special episode of Not Board Gaming. I'm your host, I'm Mark, and this episode is brought to you in conjunction with my very good friends at Chip Theory Games for GenCon Online. Now I'm going to be talking to you in this video about one of my all-time favourite games, and as you can see in the background, it is in fact Too Many Bones from Chip Theory Games, designed by Adam and Josh Carlson. Look, there is a reason that this game is ranked number 61 in the BGG top games of all time. It's because it is such a wonderful, wonderful experience. So Too Many Bones is a dice building RPG. A what? A dice building RPG, that is correct, where you will take either a single gear lock, and these are the guys that you fight with, or multiple gear locks on a solo or cooperative adventure through the wonderful lands of Daylor, having journey after journey, having encounter after encounter, with the ultimate aim of battling and defeating the tyrant in one of the most unique game experiences I've ever had. So the first thing you'll notice when you open your box of Too Many Bones, and I still remember the day I got it, I was so over the moon and blown away by what I saw inside, is the unrivaled quality of the Chip Theory contents. You have these wonderful die-cut neoprene gaming mats, not only for the gear locks, but you also have the battle mat as well. And if you want to purchase it separately, there is also the adventure mat. You have the wonderful weighty poker chips with the print on there, be there the gear lock poker chips, the baddie poker chips, or the tyrant poker chips. They just feel absolutely wonderful. And the dice that the game has become synonymous with. You have these heat transfer dice. That means these are really durable, hard wearing, they feel great to roll on the table, and the print will never come away from them. But it's not all about the quality, it has to be about the gameplay, and that's where Too Many Bones stands head and shoulders above its competition. You see, the thing about Too Many Bones is that each and every time you play it, you're going to have a totally unique adventure. That means it is absolutely endlessly replayable. And that is just out of the base box. In the base box, you have your 4 gear locks, you have a number of tyrants, and you have a number of encounter cards, and you mix and match those to create a unique adventure. However, you can then expand that. You want more gear locks? Hey, we can give you more gear locks. Here's Gilly, here's Tantrum, here's Gasket. There is more gear locks out there, and you want an expansion to the base game, that's absolutely fine, because we have 40 Days in Daylor, which gives you even more cards and even more baddies, and you also have Age of Tyranny, which gives you a campaign style adventure so that you can string your journey together. Rolling dice has never felt so good, and there is a reason that Too Many Bones calls itself a dice building RPG. First of all, there's the dice themselves. There are 130 unique dice in the base game alone. Then there are the attack dice and the defense dice. That means that each of your gear locks, which have an asymmetrical mat, can be powered up differently in each different game. You can mix and match your gear locks to create these winning combinations. You can take on tyrants that are different. You can have different baddies in there. No two games play the same, and the RPG bit absolutely kicks in when we're talking about how you power up each individual gear lock. So we've talked about the dice. The RPG element is huge in this game. So here we go. Here's the map for Boomer. And when you start, you'll have some fairly basic kind of statistics and abilities on there. But every time you complete an encounter, you may get the opportunity to get some training points. And when you get training points, you can potentially increase Boomer's stats. And each character and each gear lock will get one of these wonderful sheets which tells you what each die does. Maybe you want to give Boomer some buff HP. So you want to give her some additional HP and some strength there, then maybe you want to assign that die to her. Or maybe you want to increase her grenade throwing ability. So you pick that die, and each time you have an encounter, you can choose new die if you get training points, increase the abilities on your gear lock, and have a truly unique experience as you battle the big bad tyrant. And the end of the game comes when you battle a tyrant, and of tyrants there are many, and each expansion brings a new set of tyrants for you. You will battle the tyrant. They have their unique fighting abilities, they have their unique dice, and you will win the game if you beat the big bad tyrant, and it is just a wonderful, wonderful journey to go on. I think it goes without saying that I absolutely love Too Many Bones by Chip Theory Games. For me, it just offers an unrivaled sense of fun, of adventure. It looks great on the table. It's very very tactile as you're moving the poker chips around the neoprene mats. It's endlessly replayable, and that's just outside. That's just with the base box. You know, there are the other gear locks that you can buy. There is 40 Days in Daylore. There is the Age of Tyranny campaign, and there are also other expansions as well. So there is the Too Many Bones Undertow, which is a separate standalone game, which I'll be talking about in another video. And there's the recently released Too Many Bones Splice and Dice, which totally alters the base game of Too Many Bones, and I'll speak about that in another video. So that is my kind of overview on Too Many Bones by Chip Theory Games. It's a wonderful, wonderful, unique, fascinating, fantastic, tactile, tactical, strategical adventure that is unlike any other game out there. So thank you for joining me on this journey through Too Many Bones by Chip Theory Games. My name's Mark. I'm from Not Board Gaming. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more great content. Enjoy the rest of GenCon, and until next time, bye-bye.